I mean, you literally look bald. You literally look bald. That's just you putting a hair tie on. That's what I look like right now. Just not bald.
Sixth in the nation.
Sixth in the nation. What?
He could have gotten first.
Explain, please.
You only got sixth in the nation. That's something. That's all I'm gonna say now.
Very majestic.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
He's now elf.
Oh yeah, baby. Rocket League.
Why you just have like a giant pepperoni?
Is that a Toblerone?
Was that a pepperoni?
Summer sausage.
Just
having a bag of sausage.
It's not bad. What?
It's in the vacuum sealed bag.
It is a bag.
That's a good point.
I need some small siblings to scream. Just in the background.
We could start screaming.
Killian, how do I play Fortnite? Or no, how do I play Ark? That's what it was.
What? That's.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all have that one thing we just consistently ramble about.
What do you want, Hoagie?
Like for Luke, it's Forza.
Forza.
I have a yellow Ferrari in Forza.
Oh my fucking god!
It's actually blue now.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I might make it yellow again because like I feel like yellow is one of the classic, like yellow and red.
Oh my fucking god!
I can.
Yellow's more Lamborghini.
I could make another. I could buy another yellow Ferrari. I could name it. I could put the license plate on it after you.
What's this? Oh, sweet hot mustard.
Jones.
Zach?
All right, I think we're ready
right now.
Huh?
Is that you like right now?
Yeah.
Guys, watch.
Wait, what? Where's our picture of Zach?
Michael's children.
My children. I have that GIF saved. I'll post this. I'll put the other.
I'm gonna
GIF.
put a picture of me in there.
No,
No,
just send it.
Oh my god!
Same time. That's impressive.
Literally.
Hoagie. What?
Yeah, are we all back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I got
put a
changed
picture
that.
of myself in there.
Oh my god.
I gotta find the right one.
Is that GIF of Lucas?
That's
Wait, where'd it go?
That's practically a GIF of Hugh how he runs.
Yeah. Hugh, Bug Fungus, if he was Hugh.
Oh, Luke, that's you?
Wait, what?
Drogos and Ambrose colorized.
Oh no, I can't find it. Wait.
I'm lifting.
Are we talking about the one where you're bald?
Yeah.
Don't post the bald one.
I can't find where it is though.
One's Han.
I'll have to put a semi-bald one in then.
Please start again.
That's my semi-bald picture.
Oh no.
No, not bald pyro.
Okay.
That's so unfortunate.
You look
I
like
think we're ready.
you look like Vin Diesel if he was made of Minecraft.
Eyes red.
All right.
Why didn't eyes red happen?
I don't know.
Okay. Starting back up. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. So you've all a bunch of you have approached the Dwarven Crier. Notably absent from that is Brock, who has made a very, very strong attempt not to look or go anywhere near this man.
Should
And-
we ask what Brock's deal is?
Now, the Dwarven Crier at this point sees you go, "Hello! Welcome to Wram! May I help you? Would you like a map?"
Okay.
Yes, I would love a map, please.
Oh,
Drogos,
That's all right.
roll me forward.
that's a very nice wheelbarrow you have there, sir.
I like to grab Ambrose and just lift him out of the wheelbarrow.
Not in the mud, not in the mud.
Ambrose, do we want to make some checks to try to resist this? Like, Ambrose, if you'd like to make.
I think Ambrose was just too relaxed to make a
Oh damn! So he gets
Sick.
lifted right into the mud.
So
Yeah.
do
Do
I
we put him on?
roll
No, do you put him on his feet? What do you do?
like to just
Plop him right in his feet, and
Yep.
you are now standing in front of the dwarven crier. And into your hand, he places first one map.
Oh.
He goes, "Here you are. Here's a map of the local regions. Now, I'm asked to hand this out to all the new people so they can understand where they are in the world. That, of course, being the jewel of the city that is Wram. Hello.
No.
Hello.
Now, next, I would like to give you this map, which is of the city itself." And Bug actually walks up to this man and goes, "Oh, you got a map of the city, eh? Let me see it." And Bug grabs it before anyone else can see it, and he's looking at it very intently. And he pulls out a pen, and he just starts scribbling on it. There we go, perfect. And he shows it to the dwarf, and you guys, and goes, "Now this is a map of Wram." Everything in green are corrections made by Bug.
Oh boy.
Why
And,
is there, like half of the China
Wait.
flag in the middle?
Wait, what are you guys looking at right now?
D&D.
D&D.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Easy.
to
got
Michael's
it.
children.
So first, and he goes, "If you have any other questions, if you, one sec." Oh God, the voices are very similar between these. Fuck, why'd I do this? If you have any other questions, just let me know.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
Welcome to Wram! And he's like looking around, just
So-
screaming. And
I'd like to stay behind after you guys move on.
Bug yes.
yeah, but the rest of you like to move on now that you have these maps.
Yeah.
So you all start to kind of saunter away. Bug handing the map to you guys, and just being like, "Now, I made a couple corrections for you, just so you really get to know the place. See, it's pretty weird, and it's not really a super detailed map because I don't think they want you to know about all the horrible stuff that's in Wram. But I tried to give you what I could."
That thing that says "idiot."
Oh, I wrote that. Welcome to Wram, idiot.
Oh, I get it.
Okay. Question. Are
Yeah?
you calling us specifically idiots, or just anyone who comes to the city in general?
Pretty much anyone.
Okay. Good to know.
I think it's more accurate. And yeah, see, if you don't notice, we're about you see like the area where the docks are, the brown area?
Huh?
We're at that intersection there before you get the road into the main like donut road of the city.
Okay.
Now from there, the map really only points out like the 3 major areas, but there's a ton more places than this. You have like immediately like that gold quarter they call it. That's where all the rich people live by the docks. You're not supposed to go there, and I wouldn't recommend it if you're a kobold. Just for instance.
Why?
Oh, I just had some bad experiences.
Bug, did you break something?
They just don't like kobolds more than anything.
Okay.
Well,
And,
we're gonna trust your better judgment, Bug. I mean, this is your hometown, so lead the way.
And yeah, Bug's like, all right, yeah, I'm glad you trust me. And you see the red place with the star and the green in the middle? That would be the royal palace. You'll see it off in the distance there. And he points forward, and there's this great brick square building with many windows, very Victorian in architecture. And he goes, that's where the provincial governor lives. And I wouldn't recommend going there unless you have an appointment, or you really know how to talk your way in there. And then Wram is famous for like our two swirling sort of streets, which kind of section off the two halves of the city. The black quarter is where most of the rabble rousers and peasantry live, which is pretty much everyone who's not in the gold quarter. And the blue quarter is where you'll find most of the shops with maybe a few homes. Most of the city has been sort of stoned over, so pretty much everywhere there's a street, there's just sort of a main street that people use.
Okay, cool question.
Yeah?
What's this big, like, northern road up here?
Oh, the one that goes to the gate.
Okay.
And, from there, you can make your way out into the swamp. Though, I don't know if you want to do that right away. And then, you'll see the red bits. That's what they've marked as sort of like the places to go. Which, I've added a couple green bits to it for you. Places that I think are interesting. You see in the very top right there, that green square?
Indeed.
Yeah, that would be Gleb's. That would be Gleb's Fireside is what we call it. It's the local speakeasy where my buddy lives and where I'm hoping we can find some work. Now, aside from that, on the blue quarter, I marked a couple pretty interesting shops where you can, not perchance illegal, but like, less reputable business. I just dropped my name in any of them and you'll probably be okay. The red places, mainly like, 1 second. Now, the red places are really where they think you should go. Like, the center of the blue quarter is where you'll find the very pristine sort of shops with the newer merchandise. And the two places marked in the black quarter are like your inns and bars. Like, just the two more, the safer parts of it. I've also marked the harbor master just because, it's handy to know where he is. And, welcome to Wram, guys. Now, where you guys want to go?
Well, I imagine we should probably head to that speakeasy if you're convinced there's work for us.
I'm hoping. Now, is everyone all set to go?
Looks
I'm
like
good
it.
to go.
Say, Drogos, I think if you throw me from my makeshift rickshaw again, you won't get payment.
Not point. You're already out of it. You can block the rest.
Ugh. Such rabble.
Yeah, really, honestly, such rabble, Bug says with a smile and sort of turns around.
Damn it, now you got him saying that. He's never
Roll
gonna
my
shut
eyes
up
as
now.
hard as I can.
On to the rest of the rabble, my rabble rousers. Whee!
Hey, Bug, actually, one more thing.
Yeah?
On this map of, like, the region as a whole, what are these two areas marked danger?
Oh, man. See, you see how undetailed that map is? I recommend you sort of draw on it as we go, just because, like, there's plenty more places around here that are way more interesting. It's very sanitized, just like the other map. And, the south isn't very clean.
Okay, but
Oh, the dangerous places, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, don't go there.
What are they?
It's really corrupted. That's the best way I can really put it. Kind of haunted. They're very bad to go to. Usually you don't leave if you enter those places.
Okay, dead zones, got it.
Yeah. And on that map, there's you'll see the main road. Pretty much deviating from that is swamp. Pretty much a solid swamp. Well,
I need to go to the shop. I need some fresh fruit and vegetables for my healthy diet.
Ambrose, I don't think you're gonna find any of that here.
Well, then at least some hearty meats.
Gleb might have some hearty meats. He was known as the Meat Man.
The meat man?
That sounds quite interesting.
He was quite a meat man in his day. And Bug.
Although I do have some very recent memories about men.
Oh yeah, no, not that kind of meat men.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you're leading us to go interact with Lemire, we're gonna have problems.
No, I'm hoping I don't ever see one of those things again.
I have the horrible feeling we will.
As long as we're not around any devils, we're fine.
I have never seen a Lemire in these woods and in this swamp. Or this city, for that matter.
Just go.
See? Yeah, I guess. And you guys walk your way towards the main parts of the city. And from there, along the quite large donut road, and then onward to the Black Quarter, where you sort of take the winding road up until the road kind of splinters off into the houses. But on the meantime, while that's happening, let's move back to Mo, who is still hanging back with a crier. Now, Mo, the crier looks at you, and he goes, yeah, is there something you need, buddy?
Eyeballing the vendor's fancy black leather shoes, Mo offers to buy them off of him for 20 whole gold.
20 gold?
Should I do a persuasion check?
Sure. Tell me what you say to him first.
I say that this gold is worth much more than those shoes are, but I need shoes now, so that's why I'm paying a premium.
All right. Man, 20 gold sure would be nice. 20 gold sure would be nice, you know. I don't have much in the way of food. And, but my dad did give me these shoes quite a long time ago. And he looks at you. Like, what use would you have for these sort of shoes?
Flashing my 2 daggers at him, I'd say that's not for him to know. I say you take the 20 gold, or there's gonna be bigger issues.
Can you roll an intimidation check for me?
Yeah.
Different channel, bud.
Oh. Oops.
Hey, buddy, you think I'm a crier and all? Do you? No, I'm taking that 8, bud. Sorry. Being a crier and all, I see all kinds of rabble rousers. I don't think I have any internal organs left that you could stab. And I really like my shoe. I'm gonna say, unless you're really content on giving me I don't know, 25 gold, I don't think I can do it, bud.
You see, I don't have 25 gold, but I can give you my 20 gold and my short bow.
Hey, he sort of he looks at you, and he sort of leans in. He's like, "Is this a test? Are you with the Flit Leaves? Are you trying to test me? What do you want?" I already paid my dues for this. Leave me alone.
I have no idea who the Foot Leaves are. This is no test. I liked your pair of shoes, and I'm new to this land, and I want a hardy-looking pair of shoes, and it seems that you have a pair that I could use.
You know what, buddy? I don't want any trouble. Just give me the gold. I don't want any trouble, okay? And he takes off the shoes in a hurry and just throws them at you.
All right. So I hand him the 20 gold, and then as I'm putting on the shoes, I pretend to trip, and I fall on him. And I steal the gold back from him. Hopefully I did the sleight of hand check.
Yeah, no, he totally doesn't notice. He's like, ah! It's okay. I didn't hit him. Okay, I didn't. He's just sort of looking. I didn't hurt him. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt my family, please.
I did not hit him. I did not.
I did not. Oh,
hi,
hi, Mo. Oh, hi, Mo.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Referencing the brim.
We're making jokes here.
Yeah.
We're funny guys. We're funny men.
Memes and D&D voice.
All right, and so then I finish putting the shoes on, and I quickly scamper off to meet up back with you guys.
All right, you catch up to them pretty effortlessly. sort of taking like the tour. Bug's just been describing like the local scenery, talking about horrible events that have happened as he like points to different locations. He's like, and that bush is where I almost got squanched. Pretty terrible, man.
What does squanched mean?
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Not a good squanch.
I've heard that walking barefoot around can give you an awful foot fungus. Is that true?
I think I mean probably. I don't know. My skin's not too great to begin with. And Bug starts laughing. Get it? The scales? You get it?
Oh,
I get it.
Hey, you get it? You guys get it? That's pretty funny.
That's very good.
Making my way into the comedy world. Woo! And now you make your way onto the spiral road. And then once the road ends at the corner, you sort of start making your way from house to house. As Bug's right, the road sort of stops, but it never really began or ended to begin with. It's just that some areas seem designated as roads, where the rest are just sort of like stone, like floor, just to keep the swamp away. So you can pretty much walk anywhere, and you're technically on a road. And so he shows you guys how to weave like from house to house. You have these sort of like these houses that are like shackled, like really makeshift in some areas. In some areas they seem to be quite like nice. Most of it's built from stone. You see the occasional wood roof, and there's quite a few windows, but nothing really looks like similar. It's like you see styles of all sorts. Until finally making your way to like the outer edge of this, as you can see where like the stone wall sort of begins that surrounds the city, and from that you can see the tops of trees where the marsh is. And you can the rain has just started to subside at this point, but you could hear the drips of like the water from the rain on the swamp floor. And then Bug brings you to probably the only wooden building on the entire like area which he's brought you, and it seems to be made of like an upturned boat. It's really out of place, and he goes, "Come on!" And he lifts the front of the boat, and surprisingly, there's like a door in it, and he starts walking downstairs, which didn't look like they were there. Come on, guys!
Perfect.
Alright.
We'll follow behind him.
And making your way down a really cramped stone stairwell, you maybe go 20 feet down before entering this really like big, well-lit room with a bar to the far side. It's maybe 20 feet by 20 feet. And at this bar is a smiling kobold talking up. There's mostly kobolds in the bar, with the occasional occasional goblin, a human or two, an elf. There isn't much in the way of humans or dwarves. And so the kobold sees you and goes, "Hey! Are these the adventurers?" And Bug turns to him and goes, "Yeah!
Oh, can you smell that?
Home sweet home, Ambrose!" And he runs and hugs the other kobold at the bar.
Balasar's going to lean over towards Ambrose and he's going to whisper, "Be careful, Ambrose, or they might steal your shoes and force you to walk back to the docks."
Ambrose goes pale, and he like goes down and tightens the laces on his shoes.
Can you do a strength check for me?
See how tight the laces are?
I want to see how tight you tie those laces, Ambrose.
20.
Strength. I can't spell strength.
Oh
Strength.
my god.
ST.
RENGTH.
I spelled it.
Language is your first. English is your first language, right, Joe?
Language is your first English. Are you sure it's yours?
It's all those years of studying Elvish.
Yeah. Where are you doing this check, by the way?
Avery Blackman.
Oh, I didn't say. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You tie them pretty much the exact same way they were tied.
Great. I feel confident.
Sick.
Ambrose isn't very bright.
All right. So the patrons sort of look around and just look at you guys, like, oh, who are these people? And then the bartender sort of looks from Bug to each of you and goes, "Sit down at the bar, guys. Come on."
Sure.
And he motions at the many stools along. It's a very long bar, very short, clearly built for a kobold bartender. But
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, do you all grab a seat at the bar?
Yeah, I'll sit
There's
down
many
there, like scrunched up.
Yeah, there's many tables too of varying sizes, but it's all pretty much from the same sort of like gray swamp wood. Ambrose, are you sitting down?
Yes. I'd like to order a drink.
Wonderful. Yeah, what can I get you guys? Actually, don't tell me. I already know. And from behind, he pulls down a really huge glass bottle, puts what's the word for it? One sec. You guys know what a brandy snifter looks like?
No.
No idea.
I'm going in D&D. I'll put there's a brandy snifter. He puts a brandy snifter at each of your seats, and then proceeds to pour an extremely white liquid, which is bubbling a little into your cup, and goes, "There you go."
I would like to make a perception check to see if I can figure out what the hell is in my what he has poured for me.
like
Let's go insight.
Insight.
I want to assist him. I want to also try to figure out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do it with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay. Oh, come on.
It
Straw.
certainly looks like a drink, and with
I like
that,
to immediately
Drogos
take
takes a sip.
Yep.
And it tastes like what's the word for it kind of tastes to you, Drogos, almost like bubblegum, with like it has a slight carbonation to it, and it burns. But it's certainly a drink.
Wait,
Can you-
What does Ambrose taste?
As Ambrose take a sip?
Yes.
Yeah, Ambrose tasting it, to you, it reminds you of the time that you passed out in the park and woke up with your head in the flower bush after having a dream with some of these fellows.
Bella,
very-
So that's
it's-
what it reminds me of or tastes like.
It's very what it tastes like. It's very floral.
Belisar is
It also
going
burns, like the shame of passing out in the park.
Brock.
Belisar is going to take a sip.
Oh, no.
Yeah, taking a sip, it almost tastes like with some of you fought in wars, correct, Balzar? As a soldier,
Yeah.
you are. Have you ever come across mages using potions which cover the air in a sort of gas which drives the enemy away? It makes your eyes water, makes your nose start to bleed.
He encountered a few of them during some sieges, yes.
Yeah, it's sort of like that, but more mild. Like it's very overbearing, very very hot. It burns, and it makes your eyes water a little, and has like that sort of almost floral taste to it.
Brock is even like paying like attention to their like reactions, and he like barely even looks at the drink, but he pushes it away and just kind of looks down.
Like Jervis's eyes so light up like I like this a lot.
The Gleb looks at you, Brock, and he goes, "Oh, is this something wrong, friend? Yeah, you not like the Blumble?"
No, I'm just kind of not in the mood for a drink right now.
He was gonna
Bug
kind of
looks
like.
at you.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Bug looks at Brock and just like, "Not in the mood for a drink," and he drinks the entirety of his glass. What's up, you?
Yeah, Brock. That's a little strange. You're usually the first one to be down in drinks. Is everything all right over there?
Oh yeah, just got a lot on my mind.
That witch is dead. No one's been bothering with you with some kind of magic doohickey, are they?
No, that is nice for a change.
All right, just checking on you. You can have mine. I can't drink it. Then he's gonna like push his glass over to Brock.
Yeah, with that,
Just
it.
more for Bug.
with that, the bartender kind of looks at you, Hugh, and goes, "Wait, is that a skeleton?" Brock and Bug goes, "Yeah, he's really cool." Like, and he looks at you and goes, "You introduce yourself. This is Gleb. I don't think he's ever met a skeleton before."
Oh, well, hello, Greb. I am Humorous. You can call me Hugh for short. It is nice to meet you. I'm good buddies with Bug over here. We met in Nome, and we've been together ever since. He's like my little pal.
The kobold, the bartender, he looks at you and he smiles. He goes, "Any friend of Bug is a friend of mine."
Man,
And
I
he goes,
feel the same way.
"Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize we'd have someone who wouldn't be able to drink. Is there anything else I could get you? I don't know what skeletons eat."
Well, we can't really eat or drink anything. I'm just kind of here. But thank you for the offer, though.
Maybe you could get him some ribs.
And Hugh is gonna like tilt his head and look slowly across the table. And then he's just gonna slowly turn back to face Grab.
Just the condensed. The fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, Bug just sort of like he snickers a little bit and goes, "That's not very funny, is it?"
Balasar is going to like lean back and look past Brock.
Ambrose is laughing uncontrollably and smacking like the table super loud. Like the entire room can hear it, and he's just laughing.
Yeah, the bartender's like looking at you, just kind of like reserved, like, "Who's this guy?"
Don't
Whitehead.
even.
Oh, you want to know my name?
Don't you?
Yeah, what's your name,
dare.
buddy?
Oh Jesus!
Oh, my name is Ambrose Jorgensen III, son of Ambrose Jorgensen II, Baron of Port Ondo, son of Ambrose Jorgensen I, given knighthood by King Daoe of Port Ondo.
While you're talking and introducing yourself, Bug points at Gleb, and then Gleb looks back at Bug, and they exchange a look, and he goes, "Oh!" He goes, "Why didn't you just say so?" And he goes behind the counter, and he pulls out some fresh frog heads, and then puts them next to him. "Bon appetit, Your Highness. It's a delicacy for you."
Delicacy?
Yes, try it.
I mean, I guess it would be rude to refuse.
You gotta love bullywug heads.
Buddy? What?
Yes, a bullywug.
Can I try to remember what that is?
Yeah. You mistake hearing the word bullywug for breakfast sandwich. And you get the faint idea that this is some sort of breakfast for kings, and you feel very fortunate. And so you're just gonna take a big old bite. You're just gonna take a big bite. You're gonna pick it up like a burger and just take a bite of the face meat. Can you do a Constitution saving throw for me?
Just the phrase "face meat" hurts.
Their heads.
Big old bite of that face meat. Ooh.
Okay. So
dumb as a box of rocks, but has an iron gullet. Got it.
So your monk constitution and will makes it so that you don't need to vomit, and you swallow the bite of raw frog meat quite effortless. And
this really is a meal for kings.
The taste is somewhere between fish and the smell that you smelled coming into the city.
Although it does taste rather bad.
No, it's a delicacy. It's fine, says Gleb.
My
he's very-
apologies. I've been very rude. This is a
Ah!
great meal.
I'm glad you like it. Now, would anyone else like anything before I try to discuss some stuff with you?
I got a refill. Jorgos finished his glass of what's it called? Blumble?
It's called Blumble.
I asked for a refill.
I'm actually really sorry, friends. This is for special occasions.
Damn it.
Like, I keep this bottle just for good times.
Yeah.
Which hopefully there will be more good times once you help me.
Oh, well, we don't worry about it. All right, go for it.
And so he goes, I do have some ale though. Would anyone
Works.
like any ale?
That works, sure.
And
I would love 2 glasses of ale.
Sadly, I only have it in bottles.
Huh.
Are
I'll gladly
bottles
take
fine?
2 bottles of ale.
There you go. Would anyone else like a bottle?
I'll take a bottle.
Might I ask what vintage it is?
You know what? I really wish I knew.
Where'd you get the ale?
I wish I knew that too.
Oh,
You see, there was a really nice man at the stolen goods store. He was selling this ale. I didn't ask him where he got it. I would assume it was definitely fairly traded, and that's why I went to the stolen goods store to get it.
always the best play, yeah.
Stolen goods. I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot bargain for stolen goods.
I don't think it's stolen goods. He said that he got it in a completely fair and reasonable way, and I believe him.
No.
He's a really nice man.
Can Ambrose detect a lie or anything?
Yeah, if you would like to try to see past his lie, if you wouldn't mind doing, let's say, you know what, give me a
Animal
insight
handling.
check. No, let's go for an insight check.
Lots of insight checks.
And then
they'd have to roll like a deception.
oh yeah, it would be deception. Just gonna roll this bug.
Oh.
No, yeah, you can tell that this guy doesn't know where he got it. But it seems that if he went to the stolen goods store to find it, probably stolen.
Yes, I'm very sorry, sir, but I cannot buy stolen goods. That is just ungentlemanlike.
Oh, I don't think it's stolen, but suit yourself. And he pulls out. Yeah, he pulls one out for Balazar. He pulls one out for Drogos. Anyone else?
Yeah.
How's Mo doing?
Hugh's gonna look down the table towards Brock again. You sure you don't want one? This is your favorite right here. I mean, you sure you don't want one?
I think it's about time we just talk business.
Right. I like it. Oh, what about you there, Elf, on the end? You haven't really spoken much. You all right there, pal?
Mo.exe has stopped working.
God damn it, Mo.
Dial up tone.
Luke, if you're still with us, give us a sign. Yeah, your internet's crapping out, man.
Rep.
And
he's gone. It's like a leg in one hand and in the other.
As Ambrose, as Mo, are you there?
Hello.
Okay.
There we go.
Could you hear any of what was spoken for like the last 20 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much. You guys are at some dude's little fancy table place giving us white liquid.
Yeah. Have you tried yours?
No, I'll take a drink right now.
So taking this, as he asks you how you're doing, you take a drink, and the really pungent floral odor almost reminds you of like an elven drink that you've had at celebrations. Mm-hmm. It's very strong and burns a lot, but it's nothing too foreign. And then the kobold, he's asked you how you were doing, like if you needed anything.
Could I possibly have some eggs?
Let me check if I have any eggs. And he turns around and looks at him.
I would have to specify, like, still in the shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, of course. Gotta be still in the shell. That's how they're the most fresh. Yummy.
Ambrose is still slapping the table at his joke.
He's still laughing.
Yeah.
Even after eating the bullywug
Oh wait,
head.
never.
He's eating a bullywug head.
Gross.
He didn't vomit. At least he thinks it's unreal fit for a king. He thinks it's amazing. It's like a breakfast food. But
Lucas, am I gonna have to start referring to Mo as the egg elf?
No.
Yeah.
The
And so
elf.
the Bart Gleb turns around and he's holding a spotted egg about the size of let's say the size of a kobold's head, so pretty big, like the size of like pretty much of a brandy snifter. And he goes, will this do?
I guess so. Yes. Is that the smallest egg you have?
It's the egg
don't
I
hatch
have.
it.
Can
I'll take the egg you
Balastar-
have then.
Can I roll an insight check to figure out what kind of egg this is?
Sure.
I really wouldn't hatch that if I were you.
11.
From what you can tell, it's probably local. It's some local thing. Probably grows up to be at least somewhat big. You're not sure quite what it is, though.
Well, that's not disconcerting.
And what would you like to do with the egg, Mo?
Well, I planned on eating it. However, since it's in its shell, that'll be difficult. So I'm gonna hold on to it at my chair. Put it at the side of my chair. I'll deal with it later.
All right, so you plop the egg down. You're all hanging out, and it is now when Gleb gets down to business. And he goes, "All right, guys. So getting down to business. What's really been bothering me? I needed help here. Have you guys heard of the foot leaf?"
I believe so. Bug's been telling us a
Bug
little
might have
bit
mentioned
about it.
them, but
Yeah.
not in any major detail.
Once or twice.
Yeah, okay. So here's what you need to know. The Foot Leaves are a organized gang which like to they really like to bully pretty much anyone they can get money or power or anything. And I've been having some real trouble with them. I'm pretty sure they're the source of all the disappearances I've had as of late. My loyal customers, friends, colleagues of mine in Bugs, you know, the very esteemed, very useful colleagues that I would have liked to have around. And so I'm kind of worried because I have the group of Foot Leaves around here are starting to muscle in. And they finally found my little speakeasy. Who would have thought that they would have looked at a boat and in the middle of the city and been suspicious? You know, like I wouldn't suspect like a rowboat upside down. I would have thought someone just left their rowboat there. That's why I built it. Okay, so getting down to brass tacks though. I know for a fact that the house across the street is housing at least a few Flitleaf assassins that are looking to take over this place. And I'm in desperate need of some people that could maybe take care of them. You know what I mean?
Balastar's going to kind of look back and forth. When you say take care of, you are referring to killing them, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to like swaddle them and feed them a bottle. No, I want you to murder them.
Murder is my favorite pastime.
Oh, mine too. And he goes to give you a high five.
Yeah.
Hey.
And so how many can we expect when you say a few? I mean, look at the size of our party here. I mean, there's about 6 of us. Do you think we'll be able to handle them? I mean, you said these are assassins. They're obviously trained.
I mean, I'd hope so. I'm not sure what kind of firepower the Footleaf are sending here. I'm thinking there's at least gonna be 4, maybe more, because we got a lot of people in here. and I've certainly taken care of a few here myself. Goblin meat's pretty tasty, so if I can get my hands on it, there you go.
What's in it for us, do you think?
If you guys are willing to do this for me, I'm willing to house you here as long as you're here, and give you maybe any information that I have on the city when I get it, to see if I can get you some more currency. I'm a little low on cash right now, ever since these guys have muscled in, though.
This is an agreeable arrangement.
And then Gleb looks around to all of you. Is that are we in business?
I have one condition.
Yes, your Lord Jorgensen. What is it?
I would like credit for dispatch criminals.
What do you mean? What's a credit?
As in notable standing, knowing among maybe the nobles and people.
Oh!
Rookie. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not sure if you want...
Watch your tone with me, sir.
Balasar is going to reach for his longsword.
Hey! No violence within the store. You must go to the dueling chamber if you want that, and it's not clean. It's full of boxes right now. Please don't make me clean the dueling chamber.
Only because cleaning the dueling chamber sounds like a hassle.
It's a lot of a hassle. It's a pretty big room, and I got a lot of things in there that I don't want to clean right now.
I'd help you clean the dueling chamber if you needed it.
I don't think you want to clean what. I don't think you want to clean what's in the dueling chamber. Trust me. Just trust me on this one, okay?
Okay, I trust you.
Sorry, Ambrose. I don't do credits.
I'm sorry, Ambrose. I don't give credit. They'll come back when you're a little notable. And he looks. He's like, I don't know if you actually want credit for killing these guys. It's a whole organized crime. Usually doesn't take too kindly to their members being murdered.
Well, I'm sure that my father could take care of them very easily.
Ambrose, we've discussed this. You've been exiled.
Why do you think I'm trying to,
Oh, you're a glory seeker! Alright.
You're exiled. He's not gonna help you.
Aren't all monks exiled? Don't you rescind your family name and all that?
What? Where did he hear that? That's crazy.
What?
There's a monastery, in the swamp.
Really?
What?
I get a monk from time to time.
What kind of monks have you trained under, Ambrose?
Yeah, what?
I trained under Master Bakonin.
Who?
Have you not heard of Master Bakonin?
That sounds like a fake name.
Would you like to check? Would anyone like to check insight for Master Bakonin?
I will make an insight check. Fuck's sake!
I mean, he's got Master in the name. He might be real.
Yes, but Balasar is also fully aware that Ambrose thinks his sword is a real sword, so... Ambrose.
Yes?
I think this is a similar situation to the sword, where Mr. Bakonin is not...
I trained with Master Bakonin. They're rather strange fellows. They worship Borasisi.
Oh, the sun god! Yeah, no, that... okay, cool, I got a sun monk here. Yeah, the monks in the swamp, just in case you're wondering, do not worship the sun god. Just as a heads up.
They worship the moon god, don't they?
I literally have no idea what they worship. They come in here and speak crazy talk, but they pay really good money. They're always covered in blood, which, beggars can't be choosers. So I have a sure bet that they probably don't worship any sort of cool, nice sounding god. They seem pretty mean.
I mean, the moon god caused it to rain blood, so...
What? When? Where? It's been raining water here. What? And he turns to Bug, what did you bring me? Don't worry. Sort of exchange a look. Okay, so are you in? You gonna go murder these men for me? Kill them straight up, murder them, homie style, execute them.
Sure.
We'll
I
do
mean,
what
I
needs to
think
be
they're just
done.
across the street, right?
Yeah, I think they're like right across the street. I know they're like. I think they've been having like a stakeout. I think they're just waiting for the right time. They're probably gonna wait till after the store closes today, because I keep seeing goblins out in the street when I wave patrons goodbye now. So I'm thinking they're trying to feel out when would be the best time to murder me.
So,
And
All right,
probably me.
we'll be back in a little bit. And Balsar is going to stand up and walk towards the entrance.
all right. Well,
That's very forward.
I will like to ask though, why
Yeah.
exactly would they want to, assassinate someone like you? You seem like such a nice fellow, and I couldn't see what reason they would want to, does like the cut motion across his neck.
Yeah, they really like money, and this place brings in a lot of money when it's popular.
They've got to have
Money! They do, they've got to have money!
Well, that's fair. Well, we'll go take care of them then.
Let's go have a look around, and Brock is gonna slowly get up and move towards the door.
Wonderful.
I'm sure these assassins, and he like puts it in air quotes, are really nothing more than a bunch of thugs. And Ambrose is just talking like really loudly about this, but like the whole plan.
The patrons are like looking around and just sort of like one coughs, and then a bunch of people get up before you and leave. Like several tables are cleared out.
Ambrose doesn't notice.
And Gleb sort of looks at Bug and is like, what probably wasn't the best idea. But I guess. Yeah, whatever. Did you plan this? Did anyone plan this? Are you just letting this guy speak? What?
Amber,
I mean, these thugs. What else could they be? They couldn't be assassins.
They could be like an organized crime syndicate.
Ah, yes, very organized.
Balasar is going to walk back.
They have committed several assassinations on notable politicians throughout the city.
As if they're real
Balasar
noblemen.
to walk back, grab Ambrose, and like drag him towards the entrance.
A real nobleman would have armed guard. Unhand me.
Stop talking. You're going to get us all killed.
I'm just saying.
What you're saying is likely wrong.
And how would you know?
Thugs don't kill multiple politicians.
Hmm.
Nor do they require the intervention of a group of 6 armed mercenaries and 1 sniveling nobleman. Now get your ass in gear.
Yeah,
Wow, that was quite rough.
Man.
And he keeps walking.
Yeah, Bug turns to you guys and goes, if it's okay, I think I'm gonna just talk to Gleb for a little bit and just like play a set, maybe try to calm down the rest of the patrons. I think you guys got this.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
this.
I'm gonna sort out, make sure everything's good. Maybe help him clean the dueling chamber. I don't know. It sounds pretty gross. And then Gelb looks at him and goes, "Oh, you don't want to go in the dueling chamber?" And Bug goes, "We might have to go in the dueling chamber." They sort of look, and that's what you guys see as you're leaving. 2 of them sort of talking about the dueling chamber. And with that, you make your way up the very narrow stairs and out into the street once again.
Just out of character. I really like how there's just a whole city of bug fungus.
It's pretty great. Yeah.
Bug has
They all have the same voice.
That's the kobold voice in this universe, I think.
And
I've
they're
just
all
decided-
just like crazy.
They're kind of weird. They're not even crazy. They're just fucking kind of weird.
You don't want to go in the dueling chamber.
In the dueling chamber.
It's
Mo.
messy in the dueling chamber. Come on!
The dueling chamber.
I do not want to be bothered to have to clean the dueling chamber. Okay? Gross. Yucky. You know how much stuff is in the dueling chamber? A lot of stuff. My son just moved out, and he put all of his stuff in the dueling chamber. You ever seen a teenage kobold stuff? Oh, it's gross.
Is it all a bunch of heads?
I mean, that's kind of weird. That we usually eat the heads right away. I don't know.
Bug.
What? Huh? What?
The
Yeah,
fuck?
what?
So why are you just holding on to them?
Man, I like heads. And he pulls out the rotting human head that he's had for weeks.
Is that Kuatoa head still in there, or is that liquefied yet?
No, yeah, I got that too. And he pulls that out too. The human head's actually older, if you remember. That's the first battle encounter. And he pulls them out, and the face meat's just sort of falling off. They're pretty much skulls at this point. And Gleb just goes, "Dude, what? Ew!" It's like, what? And Bug just takes a bite. It's good meat. Gleb just looks at you guys. You got a strange one here, don't you? Yeah.
Ambrose is gonna go outside and get some air.
Yeah. You'll go outside while they're like arguing about when heads are best served.
Balasar is like trying to figure out which house he's looking for. So can I roll perception or something?
Yeah, sure. If you want to look across the street.
Hang on.
That, or we could take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, I think I have to go get dinner.
Yeah, it seems like a few people.
It looks like Drogos has also said that he
Yep.
was AFK. So
yeah, we'll be good.
All right.
Like, we'd take another break. I can suit up. I can rest my voice because doing that voice too much. Oh,
it's so good though.
Yeah, I mean, I hope
the
so.
city of Fungus.
That's Wram. Dude, you haven't even been to Dyer's. You haven't even really been to Wram yet.
City.
It's not New Fungus City.
I do like that your map shows New Easter as well. That is good to note.
Yeah, so it's down there.
Sad.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Now I'm worried for Brock. Now, like, Hugh is, like, really sad to know that Brock is upset. Because that's, like, his bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, I think, even the bartender, he's like, unhappy dwarf.
Am I, like, doing too much, or should I, like, calm it down?
No,
it's so good. It's so funny.
I'm completely fine with Ambrose, like, taking point in a lot of cases in it. Him just fucking rolling. Just going with the flow, and by the flow I mean just bumble. Not bumble.
That actually was so funny. There was only one reaction that Hugh could have to that, and that's just like look slowly across the table.
Meanwhile, he's getting you 2 bullywug heads to try to shut you up. So you don't disturb the other patrons.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab something real quick. I'll be back.
That's cool. I'm just getting everything ready.